Hello, 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 and welcome to the fourth episode of my Let's Play of Aurora 4X. As you can see, our research into nuclear thermal engine technology has finished, and this means that we can design our first engine. Now, our first engine we are going to design right now. I believe that this is Create Research Project. Yes, and it will open this window and a pop-up which I closed. So we are going to create an engine over here in engines, and as you can see we have conventional engine technology, which is 1 engine power, and nuclear thermal, which is 25 engine power, so it's 25 times, that's good. So but we are going to tone down that power quite a bit. We're going to go with over here times 0.5 engine power, which also means that we'll only have 0.18 times as much fuel consumption, so it will be very fuel efficient. And also the hull size will bump up all the way to 50 I mean. Now the reason that we do that is so that it'll be classified as a commercial engine instead of a military engine, because military engines need maintenance and commercial engines don't. Well, basically military, if you put a military engine on a ship, it will classify the ship as a military ship, and military ships need maintenance and commercial ships don't. So there we go. This is 125 engine power, which is quite a lot. Now we'll click create, and we'll have created our research project. So let's open up our research window over here, and then in power and propulsion, as you can see here is our 125 engine power commercial nuclear thermal engine over there, and we'll research that, and it will take until the 12th of January in the year 4. So let us let some time tick by, and I just found out that for some reason time has slowed down for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording, and then I'll be back when something interesting happens. See you in a bit. Just a quick note, our research into the boat bay has finished, and the researcher who was researching that, Jordan the Gardener, is now researching the troop transport bay. So that's it. And only a couple of days after that, our research into the 125 engine power commercial nuclear thermal engine has completed. Oh, that's a whole mouthful. So, what does that mean? That means that we can now design our first ship. And to do that, you click this icon, class design, and new window pops up. This one. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make a new ship. There it is. Its name is Tribal, but I will rename it into the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There. The Vither class cruiser. No, you're not a cruiser. You are a geological survey ship. Geosurvey ship. There it is. And you'll have a deployment time of 24 months. For now, that basically means that he can be out in space for 24 months, and if he's out for longer, then his crew will start to complain. So, now we'll go over to the design view. These are the parts that are currently on the ships. These are the parts that we can put into the ship. So, currently we have some armor on the ship, and some crew quarters, some fuel, some engineering space, and a bridge. We'll also want to put a geological survey sensor on, which will let us survey objects for geological things, and an engine. And as you can see, 3,500 tons. So let's lock the design. There we go. And now we have our ship. So what we need to do with our ship is we need to assign it to a shipyard. So if we go to our shipyards, then you can see that we have the Finch steam turbines, which is still adding that capacity, but then it will only be up to 3 tons per slipway, and we'll need at least 3.5 tons per slipway. So what we'll do is we'll use this new shipyard and we'll auto rename shipyard. Auto rename? Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woods fabricators. Yes, woods fabricators. You are going to retool for the G5 fiffer. Yes, fiffer. So now it's the first time, by the way, is free. All the other times you'll have to pay resources and time to do it. And now it's basically fitted to produce a G fiffer. And now we can construct a G fiffer. And if you go to shipyard tasks, then you can see Woods Fabricators is building a G Vither with the name Vither 001. Progress is 0%. It will be done the 3rd of December in the year 4. So let's let some more time pass. I forgot to make a new research project. So, what do we want to do? I think we want to continue researching power and propulsion up to the next level, which will be this one. And we'll create the research project. So, there is. And also, we finished upgrading this, but I don't think that I'll continue expanding it for now, because we might have some 3,000 ton ships later on. So I'll keep it at this for now. Let's see our industry. As you can see, we currently have, well, let's go to the summary, that will be a little bit easier over here. We have 64 mines right now, and we have 32 fuel refineries and 64 construction factories. And our infrastructure is at 700, almost. There it is. And by the way, we'll ship all that infrastructure off to another planet later on. Now, what we're going to do for now is we are going to let some more time pass, and then I'll be talking to you when something interesting happens. See you in a bit. Okay, as you can see, our ship finished constructing, and Captain Alan MacDonald has been assigned to it. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to have our survey ship survey the, well, solar system. So, as you can see, we have Earth here, and there's a shipyard task group. Now, we need to detach our ship from the task group and make it into its own task group. So you do it by, I think, pressing this button, and then a window pops up, the task groups. And shipyard task group, select the ship, and click detach. Where's the detach button? Detach, there is. And now we have a new GE task group, and we're going to give it some orders, special orders. So, default orders is survey nearest planet or moon, because well, actually, survey nearest body. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to go from Earth to Moon, probably to Icarus, to Apollo, to Magellan, to Celinda, and then it's going to do all of these asteroids here in the belt. Now, normally you would kind of worry about that, but since I'm not really playing on a high pace, it doesn't really matter. I think that I'm just going to make a second survey ship in a bit. So, we're going to give it its order, survey nearest body, and we're going to tell it that if it has less than 50% fuel, it can refuel at nearest colony, and if it has detected a hostile active ship in the system, it can also refuel at a colony within 4 jumps. So, now it'll go do that, and we can go and make a second ship over here, manage shipyards, and there, construction, G-Feather at task. Now it's going to make another G-Feather. And that is all that I've got for you today. Well, not today, but in this episode. I don't know when this episode is going to go live. So, I will let some time go by between this episode and next. And then I hope to see you again in episode 5, my Let's Play of Aurora 4X. Goodbye.